So that's not a surprise. It's not a surprise that Deft will lock in Leona since that's not banned. The Cannon and the Jace are taken away to protect this Gnar pick because they want to make sure Rascal gets control of the top side. They weak-sided him in game 1. This time, high prio on the Gnar. The only real remaining question is what's the perfect pick? And I didn't think he was going to do this, but again, leaves the lane swap a little bit more open.
Yeah, this is interesting because, of course, it doesn't feel great playing the K'Sante into the Gnar, but they felt like they wanted to have a bit of extra frontline for these double 80 carries. For the Sand Soldiers, I guess. And Yehu has also gone this time for the fleet footwork, so not going to be grasping. Has had some of the greatest performances on Ezreal that we've seen over the last, many years of him playing it. Is he's just going to E over Teddy, taking so much damage here. Pleta getting a lot of value out of that Shattering Strike, but he needed to.
Go for it, Barrel.
Perfect. All right, let's see whether this dive is actually going to work. As Zenith Blade connects onto Teddy, he cleanses, but a little bit late here as he flashes the Mystic Shot. Pleta also trying to get out of there. There are minions still here. KT can go for this again as DRX still managing to keep themselves somewhat alive, but there's first blood. It goes over to Deft, and he grabs a second as well. And Sponge wanting to try and punish here. Perfect is just not having a great time, is he? As the screw is going to be thrown the wrong direction, and Perfect able to flash as the Permafrost comes in. I don't think it's going to save him. He did about as... Oh, actually, okay, Perfect. Finally, Rascal's going to be able to pick it up and doesn't die to the turret.
Tristana will be able to do later on. As man, Perfect dodges this, gets pulled back by the second part, of course, the wallop, and pushes Sponge a little bit closer to him. Still has the perfectly timed flash to get the Permafrost away, but unfortunately Permafrost means that ult's still going to hit. Sidesteps are good here. Pyosik has level 6, but he knows he'd be wasting his ult to try to drop it down at that moment.
In this game, so not end of the world or anything like that.
Oh, certainly true.
And Yehu now going to take a little bit of damage here as Solar Flare comes in as well. And man, that was timed very well. Looked like Solar Flare hit half of his health bar. Vision.
Rascal, no TP.
Yeah, True Shot Barrage is going to stop the back from Yehu, so he's not going to be teleporting in with that full health anytime soon. As Pleta comes down, all right, Beryl goes aggressive. Glacial Prison connects onto the Leona, and the Dragon is going to be taken here by KT. Killer Instinct, though, and Beryl is going to be taken down. Deft is in trouble. Permafrost and all the plasma stacked up. He's trying to stand his ground, but he will be taken out. Yeah, and it was an interesting arcane shift from Deft because it looked like he was hoping that they would continue fighting.
In an ideal world, in the greed that KT was looking for, they win the fight and get the Dragon and then get the grubs.
Beryl is just walking at Rascal, and Pyosik, he's making his way in. That is going to be the kill. Deft is just going to pick right back up from where he left off, grabs the double kill, and KT are going to look for some plates. And this is now starting to look a whole lot different.
Yeah.
Unless Deft is able to just kill Teddy here, lands the W really nicely. Really wants to hit another one. There's the Mystic Shot. True Shot Barrage, and the flash from Teddy has to be invested. Oh, Deft is angry after that team fight around the Dragon. As Pleta's going to get stunned up. Glacial Prison not really doing too much here. Way too much. And it's so interesting because there are so many times where we see the Ezreal and we're like, oh, it doesn't look that broken.
Like, just watch him hit everything.
Yeah.
Literally didn't miss anything. Okay, maybe,
Yeah, 1 W.
1 W, but that's it.
1 W. Ezreal's balance.
Like
cancel the nerfs.
It maybe actually hit him, not 100%. It looked like it
of just what they're capable of when it does work out. That was very, very... Yeah, okay. Does throw down the explosive charge on top of Teddy. And turret very close to going down. Isn't actually going to fall just yet. All right, Perfect. He's in amongst it. Does just mitigate all of the CC, though. Just does those K'Sante things and is just going to be A-OK. Slowed down by the sapling, though, as there's a flash in from Yoshi. He finds the Bramble Smash. The ulti's so good, and Perfect is able to get in there as well. Deft free hitting from the back as Bdd on a wild goose chase. Yehu with a decent ulti here as well, as Teddy's able to take down the Tristana. It cost him his entire health bar, and he's not going to be there to defend his young jungler, and it's Perfect that takes him down. Is so much in KT's favor, even if the gold is saying that things are even, as Glacial Prison going to connect onto Pyosik. And Pyosik very happy about that because he's a tank. As Pleta just explodes, has to get himself out of there.
Looks like he's doing it for a little bit of fun. His Sponge is very low.
That's not fun. Sponge taking a lot of damage. Hits that Mystic Shot as well. The red buff is ticking down. Oh, God. 22 health. All right. Does make a bit of sense. They have a fair bit of vision available. It's now Sponge with that explosive charge. Remember, Tristana can get junglers out of the pit as there's a Magnet Storm to come in. Nature's Grasp already down here as Pyosik in amongst it, flashes out instantly. And Bdd, oh, the Killer Instinct, and he takes down the jungler. It's massive here, but can they win the fight? That's going to be the question. The all-out is so good from Perfect. The Emperor's Divide not going to do anything, and Bdd is just playing Mario. Bled's going to go down as well, and yeah, they may have lost their smite, but it doesn't matter if there's no one alive on the enemy team. Perfect down as well. Pyosik in the area. Let's see what they can actually get done as Deft is over the wall. They look for the angle. True Shot Barrage connects. Teddy takes a lot of damage. Perfect is already dead. And Nature's Grasp now going to come out. Let's see whether they can actually do it against the flow of time. It is going to be the Dragon going over to DRX, but they're going to lose all of their health bars. Deft is continuing to never miss an ability. And that is everyone cleaned up. It's going to be another full house here. We've had so many of them this week.
We just have so many to actually fight for this, and if they don't secure the Dragon, I mean, it's even more disastrous. The only way things could really be worse in this game. But yeah, you kill the front line, but the follow-up here from Pyosik keeps everybody in place. Just watch Deft in this fight. He's full health, he's still full health, he's still chunking people, he's still full health, he's untouched, he's got a shield, he kills Teddy. It doesn't matter. And the BDD's like, all right, resets after resets after resets that don't even need.
And when did... And also, I mean, we have to remember that this is DRX versus KT, but this is a Harlem Globetrotters performance. Yahoo just going to get sniped by Deft. KT, they're going to claim those coffers, I think, as they're just breaking into their house. That is going to be the Dragons Unleashed, thanks to Juhan's skin that Pyosik is utilizing.
Is kite back and take it. They've got full control of these choke points, and Deft's level 16.
Well, Beryl is just going to try and stop Sponge from getting on over here, as there's the Solar Flare, the True Shot Barrage over the top as well. The Emperor's Divide doesn't do nearly enough to try and save them. And look at this, right from the back line, you've got Deft and Bdd just chunking them down. Too late is Rascal to this fight as Bdd sacrifices himself to make sure that he can grab that kill. That's the first Mystic Shot I've seen miss in quite some time, and Deft is going to make up for it in the end.
Insane dominant performance by KT Rolster, start to finish. This is the true 2-0, clean 2-0, nothing to see here.
Yeah, where actually there wasn't really a whole lot of much, unfortunately for DRX. They're going to lose their Nexus here.
Wait, left medial, what the hell? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know.
Bdd had a good KDA, so maybe it's like, you know.
Deft was better.
Well,
he had a better KDA.
I know that, Valdez. I'm not voting for Bdd. I don't know what happened.
Defending it then.
I'm not defending it. I'm trying to find a reason.